Welcome to the first edition of the Soul Stripper in 2020. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How has 2020 been? Well, mine has been beautiful. We are not just securing the bag this year, we are creating our bags, creating our industries, and informing the world of our arrival. We're not waiting for the invite, we're taking control, taking over. It's a year of global relevance. I hope that that's the energy that you brought into 2020. If you haven't yet, then you can start all over again. And if you need help starting, you can join my tribe by calling 0812 But today I have a question for all of us. And the question I want to ask is, are there still real people in the world? Like, how authentic are we? Can we, like, I was trying to Google up and I was trying to find out, are people still real? And I'm asking because of the type of work that I do and the realities that I'm exposed to. So let's look at it. I've come to understand that the life on social media, the public display of luxury, happiness, and joy is not the full truth. I'm not sure if people are deliberately telling lies, but I think that I now understand some flavor of the process, or I understand the process a little better. So let's look at why I think that people are not as real as they desire to be. The first that I penned down is that number one, all of us are trying so hard to blot out our negatives, like the negative part of our existence, the negative stories, the negative energies, the negatives that we experience, our failures, our anxieties, our panic attacks. There was one day somebody was saying to me that, oh, I would like to be like you. And I said to the person, you don't know what that means. Like, you can't even understand. Like, forget about the title. You don't know the process that I go through. You don't know how many times that I have been rejected. You don't know how many times I submit fellowships applications or sponsorship or whatever, and we do not get a yes. You don't know how I sleep at night, what makes me cry. You don't know how many rejections that I've turned to power. You don't know how many bullets that have refused to kill me. Instead of bruising me, I've actually turned them to my power. So I see that all of us are desperate at editing our negatives. We're photoshopping our existence to give the impression that we are more than who we really are. The second reason why I think that we're not as real as we're supposed to be is that society has programmed us to think about emotions as weakness. So if you come online and share a story or an emotional story or share your process, if you are not careful, you may be bullied. If you are not careful, you may be blackmailed, whatever it is. That's the second reason. The third reason is that almost all of us do not want to confront that pain. So we would rather make it look like it doesn't exist. We would rather make it look like we're not going through it. We would rather have a false persona or switch to our alter ego. Would rather just pretend that that part of us does not exist. And sometimes we use materials, gadgets, toys, vacations, human beings. Sometimes it's sex, from normal sex to some or whatever it's called, to exploring sexuality, 50 shades of craziness. And then sometimes it's money. The more disposable income we have, the more we increase our nuisance value. Sometimes it's power. Power equals, to some extent, if you're not careful and if you can't manage power, equals oppression. And then the list goes on and on. Sometimes we just get women to sleep with to increase our false persona, our ego, to let it look like we're conquering, we're doing what our mate said we can never do. Sometimes we're actually playing catch up. Some of us who were rejected as kids, now that we're adults, we're trying to play catch up and make it look like all the places we're supposed to be, or things we're supposed to do or experience or perceive or taste, whatever it is what we're trying to do now. Finally, people also are not authentic because they are afraid or yes, they are afraid of being discovered. So some people call it imposter syndrome or imposter syndrome, yes. And then it's like, if people really understood the real me, would they like me, would they love me, am I really good enough? So as much as possible, the packaging is there. Like in Nigeria, almost everybody is the first blah 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 in their industry. Almost everybody, I don't even know who is curating the data or the facts or the statistics. I don't know who is giving all of us those things, but almost everybody is the first at a lot of things. And I'm saying, whether we like it or not, we better put a hold on this in 2020. I've come to understand that people are trying as much as possible to join an authentic tribe. They are trying as much as possible to connect. People are looking for a sense of belonging. They are looking for shared values, shared beliefs. People are looking for real people. And if all of us just stepped down just a little lower, then the world will be a better place. Are you aware that originality and authenticity is one of the flavors all of us can engage to get the world to be where it really should be? If we all say the truth, life would be easier. We would automatically reduce the rate of depression and suicide. People would understand that we all do not have it all together. Like all of the forming, if we all just say that, declare a particular day, like Valentine's Day is hashtag day for truth or reality, life will be easier on people. Sometimes people post with cars they don't own. They wear shoes they don't own. They take pictures in offices that is not theirs. Vacations they edit. I mean, it's crazy. You get on economy, take a picture on business class. You don't fly private jet, but you go in, pay about $300 and take a cute picture or a cute photo. Like, everybody is trying to impress people. We're all trying our best to get to a location we don't even understand. Like, where exactly are we all going with this packaging and supposed branding that we have now validated, or we have now promoted hype beyond content? And you can see what is happening to millennials. Hardly would you see a millennial with values. The budget for sin is more than the budget for righteousness. Millennials are so in a hurry to make money. They do not understand adversity quotient. They don't understand what it is to be committed and work hard anymore. For them, everybody's an entrepreneur. I will make it. If I can think it, I would achieve it. It's not that cheap. If you can think it, you should plan it. You should strategize before you achieve it. And there are so many things that I want us to really discuss in 2020. We need to strip ourselves of whatever ego and title and begin to get healed. Like, let's face the blatant truth. Let's get tired of all of this corporate propaganda or personal propaganda we're doing, all this accent and all of that. I'm not saying that we should not package and do all of that, but you and I know very well that we have overestimated all of these things, and the earlier the better. We appreciate ordinariness. The earlier the better. We embrace truth, we embrace vulnerability, we embrace reality, the safer the world is for all of us. Your kids know that it's not as smooth as you are pretending. Your spouse knows that if you can share the truth, then life will be easier. All the people you are trying to impress. Guys, are we not all just tired? Are we not tired of all of this drama put together? Can we just be real for once? And if you're looking for a tribe of real people to join, where we share our pains, our truth, our stories, our triumphs and our tears, then you can join my tribe. To join my tribe, once again, is 0812-511-6740. Till I come your way tomorrow, I remain the Emotions Doctor, your one and only Oyin Consola Alabi. Thank you.